mean, when I say friends and family, not the friends and family that's just buying from you just to support you. I'm talking about the ones that's really wearing your stuff, the ones that's really using your product. Hey y'all, it's your girl Carissa and I am back with another video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into the tea. If this is your first time here, my name is Carissa. Welcome. Go ahead on and hit that subscribe button because your girl is going to be dropping all kind of tea as it relates to the boutique industry, and I'm sure you don't want to miss this, okay? Well, here's one of the major mistakes that I made as a boutique owner in the beginning was sending out emails just for the sake of sending out emails. All the girlies online who had boutiques was like, you guys need to start sending out emails. If you're not sending out emails, then you're risking losing your customers to social media because you don't own social media and your email list is something that you own and blah, 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 right? So I just thought that as long as I sent out an email that I could potentially make money. I just assumed that as long as I was sending out emails, I was going to be making money from said emails because that's how they portrayed it online. Not knowing that you had to have like a certain type of strategy to really see results when it relates to email marketing. So I had no strategy. I was just putting any type of product in the emails. I was sending out the emails any time of the day. Really was just, I don't even know what my subject lines were. They definitely was trash because my open rate was trash, click rate trash in the beginning. And so me just sending out emails for the sake of sending out emails was like really detrimental to my business, right? Because I was setting the tone in my emails that I was sending out. And so those first people who were on my list, they probably was like, girl, when I met you in person, this is not how you was talking, because in the emails, I was sounding very robotic. So if you are a boutique owner or you have a business, I suggest that you really come up with a strategy for your email marketing. And the strategy that I typically use is campaign based. I love sending out emails that is surrounded by a campaign. If I'm not running a campaign at that time, then obviously you got your new arrival emails. If you sell clothes, you know, you can do an item of the week. You can do complete the look, which will be if you're selling a dress, then send out an email that shows the accessories that goes with it, the shoes that go with it if you sell shoes, or the type of shoes that you recommend that they wear. You can kind of start giving your audience like lookbooks, or you can start offering your audience complimentary products. So products that complement each other. So if you have, you know, a body butter, then you might want to offer the body scrub that goes with it for best results. You want to educate your audience in your email marketing. You want to date your audience in your email marketing, which is what a welcome series would do. A welcome series is pretty much a series of emails that goes out to your customer when they sign up for email alerts from you, and it just pretty much educates them on your brand, who you are, your product, and how it's beneficial to them. So if you don't have a welcome series set up, I highly suggest that you set one up. Then your daily email marketing comes into play as it relates to like new arrivals and things like that, or a campaign that you may be running. And then, you know, email marketing is so deep because then you can segment your list by various things. So if somebody purchased a black sequence dress, then if you have the black sequence jacket that comes in stock a month later, you can send it out to everyone that purchased the black sequence dress in the past. So it's so many levels and layers to email marketing. So I highly suggest that you figure it out if you don't already know how to do email marketing properly, or hire someone like myself who has email marketing down to a T to teach you how to do it, because that is truly the only way that you're going to see results. And like I said on my TikTok, it took me about 6 months to really of consistent email marketing. So I was sending out 3 to 4 emails every single week for about 6 months before I started making money every single time I sent out an email. The money got, you know, the money increased, my revenue was increasing, click rates was increasing, open rates was increasing. And understanding all of these things is truly going to take time and patience, and understanding how to read your analytics as it relates to your email marketing, right? So that was my first mistake. It was just sending out emails for the sake of just sending them out. asking people to buy my stuff. I wasn't educating them on the stuff that I was selling. I was not selling the lifestyle of the product. I was more so trying to sell the product, right? So when I say selling the lifestyle of the product, for me, I was selling the, blazers, outerwear, and stuff like that. So instead of me showing them multiple ways that they can wear the product or multiple places they can wear the product to, I was just sending that one picture and I was just saying, hey, buy now. And no wonder it was crickets and nobody was buying, because they can see themselves wearing this thing, right? So that was the first mistake that I made, was just crazily sending out emails. So the next mistake that I've made was not selling from where I was. And so when I say selling from where I was, meaning I was a beginner. I was a new boutique. I was a beginner at marketing. I was a new business owner. I was a new salesperson. Like, everything was fresh and new for me. And so instead of me selling from where I was, I started watching the other boutique girls online, and I was just trying to mimic whatever it was that they were doing. So if they were posting on social media all day, I was posting on social media all day. If they said send out emails, I sent out emails. And so I never knew exactly, like, things to do, right? I never knew exactly how to sell my product. I never knew that I should just sell from where I am until I learned how to, properly market or run ads or something like that. And so that's what I mean about, like, selling from where I was. I was a corporate girl. I worked 9 to 5, and I hung out with my friends afterwards. So that is truly my target audience, because that's how the boutique got started. So instead of me trying to post all day and keep my business a secret and, doing all this extra stuff that I didn't even have to do, I should have just really honed in on the women that were around me, which I kind of told them, but I wasn't really selling to them. I wasn't showing them my product and stuff like that. Only time they would really buy from me is if they seen me wear something, and then they would ask about it, and then things start growing after that. But that is when I truly found my groove. Once I started to see the type of product that my coworkers was buying from me, my friends was buying, my family was buying from me, and just people at the pop-up shops, I started to really do an analysis on my business to see which age group was buying what. Because see, at that time, I wasn't even hip to social media analytics. Well, I mean, I wasn't even really getting enough sales to eat on social media or online to really understand how to read the analytics. So there was no data there. But I started to really see, like, okay, what age group is buying what? What is it? How was it displayed when they purchased it? Or where were they going when they purchased it? And that is when I really started to figure out who my target audience was, exactly how to sell to them, the verbiage that they liked. And I just honestly honed in on that audience. And I think my audience age range at that time was pretty much, I think they was between, I want to say 30 to 40, 30 to 45 or something like that. And so I just honed in on that audience. So I kind of really researched where they were going, what they was doing, which was pretty much everything that I was doing in all the places that I was going. So I just really, started to sell from where I was at that moment. And then things began to take off. Then I began to learn different skill sets over time, one at a time, right? And that is when things just start shifting for me. Well, I ain't gonna say that's when, but things did start shifting at that time. And so I started getting a little bit more in tune with myself, my audience, and my business. So if you have a business, I suggest that, like I said in my TikTok, if you have a scrub business, I suggest that you sell scrubs from where you are. Anybody that wears scrubs, that will be who I would sell to first, because I feel like you have to get the customers first to understand what it is that they need and what it is that they like and want. And social media is a complete beast in its own. Like, that's a whole nother segment to learn. But if you can sell from where you are, meaning pop-up shops, at work, friends, family, and I mean, when I say friends and family, not the friends and family that's just buying from you just to support you. I'm talking about the ones that's really wearing your stuff, the ones that's really using your product, the ones that's really giving you feedback, constructive feedback, not no hating feedback on your stuff. Them will be the people that I would start to do the analysis on, and then, dive into social media marketing a little bit more. And don't be afraid to use Pinterest, y'all, because Pinterest is a whole gold mine that don't nobody really be using it or talking about in the boutique game. Pinterest has made me so much money. Okay? Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have much success in your business, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.